Are you afraid of rose fragrances? Come with me to Osme Perfumery here in Miami, and I'm going to show you 10 rose fragrances that any dude can pull off. All right, guys, as you can see, I'm here at Osme Perfumery in Miami, and today's topic is one that's really relevant for me, and I think for a lot of guys out there, and that is rose fragrances, because rose obviously is one of the oldest known fragrances in perfumery. Obviously, women love it. It's very popular for women's fragrances, but really is now popular with unisex and even straight masculine. But, you know, it is something that I think a lot of guys, because, you know, how we grew up and the stereotype of rose smelling fragrances, you may be a little bit scared and you may think, hey, I can't pull that off. It's too feminine leaning. So what I'm doing here today is giving you a list of my top 10 favorite rose fragrances that any dude can pull off. Any of you guys watching this video now, you can rock these rose fragrances and they are going to smell great on you. So I'm going to get started right now. Coming in, and I'm going to give you an honorable mention, so I guess you could call this number 11 if you want. This is Crimson Rocks, the latest from Amouage. And the reason I put this one here is because, again, it's brand new, so it's something that is unique. A lot of people probably haven't smelled it yet. And I would describe this one as a cinnamon spicy rose fragrance. When you smell this, you're going to get that cinnamon right away. So if you like cinnamon and you like spicy, and of course you want to try rose, get your nose on Crimson Rocks. Now let's get right into the top 10. Coming in at number 10 is Noir de Mai. And this is from Veronique Gabai. For those of you who don't know this house, really special house, really great fragrances. It's one of these under the radar houses in my mind. And this is a rose fragrance that has kind of, at the top, it's got this like dewdrop, almost kind of wet kind of feeling or scent to it. And then it also has a marine scent, which gives it a little bit more of a fresh marine scent. So this one, again, I think is a great one for you to try if you've, a little bit scared of rose fragrances and maybe a little bit too sweet. This one is definitely one that's going to lean more masculine for you. So try it. All right, coming in number 9. This is one of the classics from Montal, and that is Starry Nights. A lot of you guys out there probably have this in your collection already. It is one of the true rose giants in the fragrance world. This one's great because it's like a fruity, light, fresh rose fragrance. It's got apple, it's got lemon, it's got bergamot. And to me, this is like a freshy rose. So this is one of those ones that if you want more of a freshy type fragrance, but you still want rose, and you want to get your nose into the rose world, of course, you can't go wrong with Montal. They're one of the best houses out there, so try that. That is my number 9 rose fragrance for men. Number 8 from the classic British house Floris. This is a rose for. So fill in the blanks. A rose for dudes. I don't know, however you want to call it. Obviously, this is unisex. But I like this one because it's an effervescent kind of tea-like rose. Very different, very unique in that aspect. You don't see a lot of tea fragrances combining rose and that kind of effervescent feel. So again, very, I think, unisex leaning and very good rose fragrance for those wanting to try this type of smell. Let's go down next to number 7. This is La Labella from Memo Paris. Memo Paris, one of my favorite houses. They just rock it. They just do everything right. Everything is such high quality. Everything is blended so well. This is no different. And this is really unique because this is like a coconut vanilla rose. Obviously, when you hear that, you may think, kind of tropical or not, but it also has a tobacco element in there. So this is really kind of just out there, different, but beautiful, and it's all blended so well. So if you like coconut, and you like vanilla, and you like tobacco, La Labella is one you got to try. All right. Number 6, we're almost to the top 5. Number 6, Ardent from Boadicea, the Victorious. One of the best niche houses out there. One of the more pricey ones, but if you have the money, this house is well worth it. The quality is really basically unmatched in the niche world. Everything they put out is just, truly amazing. And this one is no different, especially if you want to try the rose, get into this, again, this rose world. What's unique about this one to me, it's got a carrot beeswax saffron combo that just mixes so well and stands out on your nose. I don't know what it is, but I love that combination. And there's not a lot of carrot fragrances out there. Amouage actually has put one out recently, Meander. But this one has got that rose. And so if you want to try that, a unique combination, get your nose on Ardent, my number 6 overall rose fragrance for men. And now we're going to go into the top 5. Number 5, you've seen me talk about this before, Taif from Ormond Jane. Look at that bottle. Look at this house. It's so classic. British royalty is what I think of when I think of Ormond Jane. She has actually made perfumes for royalty. If you want to smell like a royal and you love the royals, Taif, it just doesn't get much better. This is got date at the top, dates. It's got orange blossom, obviously rose, so it's kind of this beautiful fruit, deep, rich element, just like the bottle. Really could be in the top 3. Just nothing wrong with this fragrance. It is really one of the best ones out there. So if you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. All right, number 4. This one may be a little bit of a surprise for you, for everyone out there. This is Mark Buxton's A Day in My Life. Mark Buxton, he's the British perfumer, kind of avant-garde. He's one of those guys that takes a lot of chances, a lot of risks. He's not your typical perfumer. And with this one, I think he did the same thing. I actually got this here at Osme probably about a year and a half ago. It's really unique from the standpoint is when I spray this, I get a metallic rose smell, which is just stands out for me, and it gives it more of a masculine appeal. Also, it's got lots of patchouli in it as it dries down, so just love this. Wear this a lot. Actually wearing this today, so if you can smell it through my camera, you know I'm wearing A Day in My Life. Try this one out, guys. If you haven't, if you can get your nose on it anywhere, I really recommend it. Number 3, top 3, everyone loves the top 3. Tobacco Rose from BDK. Really, this house, again, kind of an under-the-radar house if you haven't smelled them. Everything they do is just, I want to get my nose on here at Osme. Really stands out. This one, why I like it, again, what's unique about it, it's got a plum, chocolate, cinnamon, tobacco mixture. If you're thinking, how in the heck do they, mix all those and do it well, they pull it off. So if you like any of those notes, plum and chocolate, think of almost like a plum chocolate pudding, but it's got spiciness from cinnamon, and the tobacco just rounds it off. Really brilliant. That's why this is my top 3, because it's so unique and so amazing. It just really stands out among the rose fragrances and great for men. All right, top 2. You guys may have seen me review this one actually in the last few weeks. Atomic Rose from Initio. Easily could be number 1. Just doesn't get any better than this, guys. Atomic Rose. It's got that bergamot top. Gives it a citrus appeal. It's also got vanilla. It's got jasmine. To me, this is a really kind of vanilla rose fragrance. Very unisex, but just so smooth and elegant that it can be worn anytime, anywhere. My number 2 overall fragrance. And coming in at number 1, Exit the King. Exit the King from Etat Libre d'Orange. It's just, this is the most unique because it first of all, it just came out in 2020, and this is going to be probably one of the best sellers in 2021. It's got this soapy, foamy, almost kind of shower-like opening, and then it goes right into this beautiful rose. And because this house is so well priced, you can get in with one of the 30 ml bottles for around $70, $80. It's just a no-brainer. That's why this tops my list. It's a great house. It's unique. It is different, and it's well priced. So there you have it, my top 10 rose fragrances for men. Take a look again, guys. Let me know your comments, your thoughts on this, what you think I've missed, what you agree with. And I would ask, if you guys want, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all those people that have already done so. It keeps me going, keeps new content coming out. And you can, of course, like the video or ring the bell for notifications. This is Joel the Nose. I'll be back soon with another video.